name that sends a chill down the spine of performance car lovers, the 427. And no, this isn't a retro throwback. The 2026 Chevy Corvette 427 is very real, and it's the most unfiltered, naturally aspirated beast we've seen from Chevy in years. Strap in. This isn't just another C8. This is something different. At first glance, it looks like your standard mid-engine C8, but there's more aggression baked into every line. Wider fenders, unique carbon aero treatments, a front splitter that means business, and those optional center lock wheels. It's clear this isn't just another Z06 or E-Ray spin-off. Pop that rear hatch, and boom, there it is. The heart of this monster. A 7.0-liter naturally aspirated V8, a tribute to the legendary LS7 but reborn with all new internals. Think titanium connecting rods, forged pistons, and an 8,500 RPM redline. And no, you didn't mishear that. An NAV8 that revs to 8,500, making over 640 horsepower without a single turbo or hybrid assist in sight. This engine is all about emotion. It doesn't surge like the Z06's flat-plane LT6. It builds. You feel it clawing through the rev range with an old-school crescendo. There's a brutality to the way this car delivers power, raw, mechanical, and borderline insane in today's age of electrification. And now the bombshell: yes, a 6-speed manual transmission is available. That's right. Chevy did the unthinkable and brought back a manual in a mid-engine Vette. Not a retrofit, not aftermarket. A factory-installed, close-ratio manual designed specifically for this car. Purists, rejoice. This is what you've been waiting for. The throws are short, the clutch has weight, and the engagement is pure mechanical bliss. Every shift feels earned. You're not just driving, you're interacting with the car on a primal level. And with a mechanical limited slip diff and revised traction management software, you're in full control. The suspension setup is tuned for balance. It's not as razor sharp as the Z06, but that's intentional. The 427 trades apex chasing precision for old school driving fun. It's more playful, more tossable. The steering has more weight, more feedback. The magnetic ride system is retuned for better road compliance without sacrificing response. Massive carbon ceramics as standard. And they're not just for show. The pedal feel is progressive, giving you confidence lap after lap. Cooling ducts are integrated into the front bumper and under tray, keeping fade at bay even under intense track use. Inside, it's minimalist, performance focused. The dash layout is familiar C8 territory, but the 427 gets exclusive touches: Alcantara everywhere, lightweight sport seats, real metal accents. Optional deletes like reduced sound deadening and thinner glass help shave weight. The car comes in at under 3,400 pounds dry, which is remarkable considering the massive engine sitting midship. Chevy is keeping this one exclusive. Production numbers haven't been confirmed, but rumors point to just 2,700 units globally. Each one individually numbered, with a unique chassis badge and serialized plaque. And if you're lucky enough to get your hands on the ZK7 track pack, you're getting carbon wheels, an even stiffer suspension tune, and a more aggressive aero package that boosts downforce by 20%. And that name 427 isn't just marketing nostalgia. It's a direct callback to the iconic big block monsters of the 60s, but reimagined for the modern world. This isn't some bloated muscle car. This is a precision-built weapon that channels that heritage into something truly visceral. In everyday traffic, the 427 is surprisingly livable. Chevy worked hard to make sure it's not just a weekend toy. There's still a front trunk and rear cargo space. The exhaust has multiple modes, so you're not waking the neighbors every time you leave the garage. But make no mistake, the moment you put it into Sport Plus, this car wakes up like a caged animal set loose. 0 to 60 around 3.2 seconds with the manual. Top speed north of 200 miles per hour. But that's not the story here. The real magic is in how this car feels. It's not about lap times, it's about connection. Engagement. That feeling of a machine designed to serve the driver above all else. For those who remember the original 427-powered Corvettes, the C2S and C3S that dominated drag strips and road courses, this car is a love letter. A proper send-off to naturally aspirated American muscle. In a world rapidly shifting to EVs and software-defined everything, the 2026 Corvette 427 is a last stand for analog driving. And yes, it's probably the last of its kind. Chevy hasn't said it explicitly, but this feels like a swan song. A final salute to piston-powered madness before the electric wave fully takes over. And if this is how it ends, we couldn't ask for a better goodbye. So, what's the damage? Pricing starts just north of $130,000, and that's if you can even get an allocation. Most dealers are expecting long waiting lists, and markups are already in the rumor mill. But honestly, if you're a true enthusiast, it might just be worth it. This is more than a Corvette. This is a moment. A statement. The 2026 Chevy Corvette 427 might just be the last time we get a car like this, raw, loud, manual, and built for the love of driving. You've been